How are you doing on this beautiful Wednesday right after Christmas? Hello everyone, I'm Adam Deal. This is the Proview Rundown in the beautiful studios of Proview Networks. Also got the crew in the zoo. What's up, guys?
What up? What's up, Adam?
Did you get all the best toys and gifts yesterday?
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. And you know, we got some new members here in the zoo. Scott Galletti somehow got in the zoo. You can't really see him; he's off camera, but he is in the zoo right now.
Scott Galletti in the zoo. Who would have thunk that one? We got a lot of highlights to get to, guys, but first, I mean, let's go back to Chris. What's the best gift you got, Jason Pohl? What was the best thing you got yesterday?
Well, you know, at this age of 29, it used to be gifts like toys and candies, but now I got headlights for my truck. Boom.
Headlights for your truck?
Yep.
That's the best gift?
That's the best
terrible.
gift I got. Yep.
Alden?
I'd have to say I'm wearing it right now, this Duke's hat.
Duke's hat, man.
Yeah, my sister got it for me and got a little Zia symbol on the side.
Okay.
So, Burke, you know. So, you know, I think there's a thing that, you know, in a past life, maybe I was the Albuquerque Duke. You know, like I feel like we could be like related or something like that. You know, like because there's a lot of similarities. There's a lot of similarities, Adam.
Best gift that I got was my kids' gifts. See, the best part about when you got kids, like your kids' gifts can be good. Like, so Mario Party for the Switch, that's what I'm digging right now. So, Mario Party. Let's rock and roll. Some great games last week, obviously. We talked Friday. We knew there was going to be some big games Friday and also on Saturday. And we'll start with what was the biggest game on Friday. It's Atrisco Heritage taking on the El Dorado Eagles at home. El Dorado Eagles, Atrisco Heritage Jaguars Classic Tournament. Ramos had lost it, got it back, fades back on a jumper, and after Sandia. Here's Quintana for three. Time. Can it be saved? Yes, it can be by Crawford, and then a three-pointer. Darajak Bosi checks in for the first time. Quintana hits a triple.
He was guarding Valencia.
Here's a step-back three on here for Atrisco. Brooks a little stutter. Brooks high off the window, yeah. Swing out to Carter, who's open for three, and he hits.
Corner shot, too.
Javon Jefferson had checked in for the first time. There's a three. Jaxiola. Crossover, jump step in the lane. That's a tough drive, and he got it. Quintana, step back, got it. Sutphin turnaround jumper, nice fake. Fires for three, and he can't hit. The board and the end. As Valencia straight away, bang, knock it down. So he's knocked out a couple of jumpers. Here's Rivas for three, and it's good. Quintana, strong move, got the roll. Here's a three-pointer. Ramos! Knock it down! Yeah, $1:44 to play. Carter's open on the wing for three. Bang, bang, bang. Couldn't finish.
He just didn't get that layup to go.
Quintana off the window, off the... Quintana back out to Carter on the elbow for three.
There's 5.5 minutes gone.
Here's Brooks on a pull-up jumper, and left alone is Sutphin for three. Twining and dining. Out for them, Tom. They just got to start hitting shots, and here's Caxiola, and that's one of them.
He'll be hot.
Valencia, turnaround jumper. Valencia wants to go. Nice bounce pass to Garrett Warren, and here's Valencia on the wing for three. Twining and Caxiola, 19-footer.
That's he had a good one on that.
Look, El Dorado took care of business against Atrisco. It was close as they went into halftime in the locker room, and then El Dorado pulls away, and they get a big 17-point win. That was a top-5 matchup. Now we're going to show you El Dorado taking on Volcano Vista in just a moment, which was back-to-back top-5 matchups for them. But first, the best team from the land, in the land, Cleveland, taking on Centennial.
Off the window, can't get the roll. Terry will tap it over to Munn. It looks like he rolled an ankle there, right wing. Gets it into Muhammad on the bounce. Nice mid-range. Get it down low to Watson. That's a mismatch. Left hand off the window, so smooth. Moreno in the corner, wants a three. Yes, underway. To Terry. Kicks it out. Muhammad, open look for three. Yes. Underneath point blank range. And one.
best player, at least one or two. Muhammad's a great player too for Cleveland. But well, you don't
knock
lose a
it
kid.
down, and the speller on the layup missed it. Terry with the board. Here's Muhammad, but Centennial's back, 3 of them. Watson on the dish off the window. Take it away. Here comes Hasbury in transition. Here in the half, leads 10. The bounce to Moreno. Nice no look underneath there. Already left this one early. Let's go to the drink. It was right there. Whips it into the corner. There's a 3 for Flores. Yes. Corner 3. Yes. Get over to Flores. Muhammad has a steal in transition, and he's all alone for the layup. Kick it back out to Amir. Passes up an open look, gets one for his buddy Terry. Yes. Josh your man in the air. You got to get the window in there and draw the contact. Muhammad fakes the pass and he puts it in off the window. Up top, off the window. Nicely, Centennial. Muhammad gets it into the corner. Now Terry. Yes.
For Centennial.
Look at Terry, the big fella with the hands. He's going to throw it up for Amir Muhammad. Gonzalez wants a 3. Yes.
It was hard for me to multitask thinking about that Christmas break.
Sloppy game. Cleveland, though, advanced their record to 8-0 in there. And then the next day they go and smash Mayfield by almost 20 or 30 points in Las Cruces without Jalen Mudd. Now, you may have seen Jalen Mudd in a walking boot. It's just a precaution. He had sprained his ankle. Not a terrible sprain. He's going to be back quick. As Cleveland, by the way, if you guys don't know, have been seeded #1 in the APS Metro Tournament. The Metro Tournaments were seeded, by the way. We'll have that for you soon once the guys were able to put brackets together. They're just finding out about this right now, right?
Yes, we are, Adam. But you know what? As far as star power goes, as far as overall teams go, Cleveland probably is definitely one of the best. But here I'll give the little teaser this time. But the 2 most complete teams in the city played on Saturday on My 50 TV.
And boom.
Hill, extra pass. It's Dickey underneath and 1. Here comes Hill. Hill on a stutter, and he's going to go all the way off the glass and good. Steve short. Carter's got the rebound on the inside. Valencia, and he powers.
No, just back to back, and how much energy they come from that.
Way by Dickey. Quick outlet, it's Monsanto all the way. And late. Gray, a little crossover. Gray spins in the lane, and he's going to go hard off the window. And now Quintana for 3. It's his second. He's 0 for 3. Here's Madrid straight away, wants a triple, and he got it. From a Trisco heritage, right? Who am I thinking? Josiah Ramos. Here's a
Down on the blocks.
Here's a 17-footer.
Gray just brings so much more maturity. Look at this.
Drive by Gelante.
Little high-low.
Nice extra pass, and Kuhn this. Here's Quintana for 3. Got it. And Gelante's going to run with it. A bounce pass to Ben Manzano, who finished. Nice step on the inside by Manzano, and what a move. It's short. Quick outlet to Manzano. What a pass, and what a better fit. Bosie's got a step, goes reverse layup. That's a tough finish. Here's Madrid. Scott Carlsbad defeats Soñate today. And Hill, what a hesitation move on the baseline. Valencia, nice move behind his back. He'll fade back. Got the friendly. Dances around. Here's Carter for 3. Straight away. Twining and dining. Here's Carter. He's going to go all the way. A little floater is good. Etheridge going to kick it out to the wing. Manzano, twining and dining. We'll kick it out to Dion Battle. He wants a 3. Twining and dining.
This is the 3 that we needed. Nope.
But Valencia underneath with a strong. It's going to be right here at Volcano Vista. Here's Carter for 3. Got it. And we'll see. Straightaway 3-pointer. Carter back-to-back triple.
Volcano might have put it. Look at this. Deep 3.
Carter wants one, and he got it. It's Ben Manzano, and he's got a step. Manzano, the kick on the inside.
Power Dura game that they lost a couple weeks ago.
Here's Gelante. He's going to kick it to Carter. He's left alone for 3. Straight away. Twining and dining. Valencia pump fake. Now he'll fire a 3. Got it! Kevin Valencia! And a timeout! And here's Quintana. A little stutter. Quintana's got to step all the way, and we're tied. Seconds to go. Valencia's going to go. Valencia's going to kick it out to the wing, and he threw. Madrid misses it on purpose, and it's out of bounds. Okay, so a lot to talk about in this game, guys. You guys were both there when it was a fun game. It looked like Volcano Vista had pulled away for good. They were up 14, thought they were going to win it. And then all of a sudden, Carter's knocking down triples all over the place. Even Domina Lovato hit a couple. Valencia hit a couple. I think there were 7 out of 8 threes in a row that El Dorado had hit to get back in it. They tied the game. Garrett Warren, not paying attention, thought they were losing with 16 seconds. He goes and fouls Cesar Madrid, who gets a couple of free throws and then a turnover, and El Dorado couldn't finish the deal. But really entertaining game, wasn't it, with Volcano and El Dorado? And this is a potential semifinal matchup or championship matchup in the future.
You know, yeah, it was a great game. I think that charge at the end of the game was also a big factor. When they called that charge on Quintana,
Not
and
a
he
charge,
made the basket
obviously,
too.
right?
Yeah,
Obviously not a charge.
And he made the basket too, which was crazy. So, but
Roy Sanchez wasn't happy. You know
yeah,
that.
Roy definitely. I was on the floor cam for most of the game, and Roy, let's just put it this way, was not a happy camper for most of that game. But you know, both of these teams are really good. I think we both saw what their strengths. Volcano with their bigs. And just being able to spread around the ball, and anybody can score on that team. Moreno, he had a huge game too for Volcano. Jelante Gray, I mean, they have a really solid team, but I think...
Well, it's good to see Jelante back, by the way, and we're all talking about that. I think he finished with 15 points, but he was also getting good dishes. Like, he kind of does everything, rebounds, steals.
Yeah, he's the Mr. kind of do everything for them. But and then on El Dorado's side, I think fatigue definitely played into their hands. I mean, they had that game against Atrisco, so you know they were going hard at them. But
Carter has to keep hitting those threes. Like, he just has to keep doing it. And then you know, I think DeBosi, the transfer from New Jersey, you guys were talking about too, he's getting better, and he's getting the rebounds on the inside, and he brings the athleticism. I think that makes him tougher. So El Dorado's going to be good. The Metro Tournament's going to be fun, right? We mentioned Cleveland's the 1 seed. Well, the 2 seed went to Volcano Vista. The 3 went to El Dorado, and I have a feeling you might see all of those teams kind of make their way to Volcano Vista, which is the host venue for the semifinals and the finals. That's in 2 weeks, by the way. So it's coming our way here soon.
Hey, that gets me super excited. I mean, all 3 of those teams, it's a toss-up. Any one of those teams could beat the other team on any given night, and I think that's why we all personally like basketball a lot here. It's just like there's so much up in the air. They all have great teams. They all have good coaching. So we're excited for that Metro tournament for sure.
Cool. We'll actually break that Metro tournament down here a little bit more, and we'll get Steve Davis's opinion when we return here on the Rundown.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, #life change will occur.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili, breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
This is Coach Borrego of the Charlotte Hornets. Hello to all you parents out there in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I want to congratulate 38 years for the AYBL. You guys are doing a great job. You've shaped a lot of lives, young men and women, and you'll continue to do that. Parents, get involved, sign your kid up. It's a great program. It helped shape who I am today, helped shape me as a basketball player, as a coach. So get out there, sign them up. Have a great season. Good luck to everybody.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
This is Amaya Brown from the CBLO Cougars. You are watching the Daily Rundown only on Proview Network's Comcast Channel 26.
Back at it, it is the Rundown. Adam Deal along with Steve Davis. Having a little bit of fun. Crew in the zoo. We're talking about high school hoops, of course. Steve, you have some good holidays?
Well, I like the lights that we're in, and you know, I mean, it was awesome holidays. You know, got a few days off. Kind of broke up the ritual. I mean, we went 23 days pretty hard straight or whatever, and did mutual games, covered a lot of things, had a lot of great comments on the My 50 game, and all the games that we covered, all the Latin tournaments. The Joe Armia tournament was a success. So it was great.
We've got more, obviously. My 50 game this week will be the Jaylene Berger All-State Holiday Hoops Classic, and that will be the championship game at Rio Rancho. And so it'll be, who knows, right? And so we can go over that bracket here in just a sec, Steve, but we talk about some of the great matchups that we do. And we're actually going to go over the Metro tournament, too, as the brackets have been released here in a couple of weeks, which we know is the best tournament that we cover in the metro area. So that'll be a lot of fun. But how about this? The Rio Rancho tournament is good. You've got the Rams in it. You've got Espanola Valley, who's struggling a little bit. Hope Christian. You've got a couple out-of-town teams with Socorro.
Deming.
And Deming. You've got Piedra Vista, who's in that tournament. Maybe not the field that we're used to seeing. Rio Grande is also in that tournament, and then a team from Arizona that's really struggling this year, 2-8. So that's kind of the field in the Jaylene Berger All-State Holiday Hoops Classic. We'll start that on Thursday with 4 games, and then the Los Lunas boys and girls tournament. The field a little bit deeper in that one. I know Santa Fe boys and girls are both in it on each side. Alamogordo boys and girls are in it on each side, so it'll be fun.
No, looking forward to it. And one, you know, the hospitality that both those tournaments give us for Proview Networks is outstanding. You know, I mean, they're just so great, and it's kind of fun for me because I've been doing this, going to Los Lunas for like the last 5 years, and I got to know all the coaches and know everybody. So it's like homecoming to me, not like Clovis, but it's like homecoming.
And see, we had decided too that so if you want to watch these games, everything's streamed. You can watch them all. Okay, on the Rio Rancho tournament and the Los Lunas boys and girls tournament. But because there's more games in Los Lunas, we're going to go ahead and televise the Los Lunas boys and girls tournament, the entirety of it, on Comcast Channel 26 and streamed on the NFHS Network. Now the Rio Rancho tournament, all the games will be streamed on the NFHS Network, and then of course the My 50 game of the week on My 50 TV, obviously, will be Saturday at 7 o'clock, and it'll be the championship game of that one. So that's what we've decided with our TV schedule.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of games. You know, if you think about it, that's going to be 8, 12, 14 games on Comcast Channel 26 this week, so another first.
It'll be big time. APS Metro tournament, Steve, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. I'm going to pull it up real quick just as this was released. We don't have brackets yet. We'll get those made for you, obviously, this week and show you. But on the boys' side, Cleveland, they're the 1 seed, and they'll take on the 16 seed Cibola. The 9 seed and the 8-9 matchup is Manzano, the 8 seed, La Cueva, the 9 seed. All those 2 games, that side of the bracket will be at Manzano High School. Obviously, winners will play winners. In that region, what do you think? I mean, I think we all saw Cleveland being the 1 seed, didn't we?
I think there's no doubt because of the undefeated and And I mean, you almost picked it correctly again just the other night.
Close,
You're very close on what your thoughts were, and I think this is when basketball gets to be really, if you look who's in the finals usually of the Metro tournament usually does well in the state championship.
Well, there's no
tournament.
doubt. And then you look at that other matchup. Cleveland's going to take on Cibola. That's a district matchup. The Manzano-La Cueva game is no longer a district game. They're not in each other's district anymore.
Two teams that are very similar right there.
I can't wait to see that kind of matchup.
Right.
It's a good matchup. Continuing on as we go down the bracket in order, it's Rio Rancho. They were given the 5 seed. Now remember, the coaches voted on this, right? So all the 16 teams that make the tournament or that are in the tournament voted 1 through 16, and you take the mean average, and that's how they get this. So Rio Rancho ended up 5th, who had a nice start to their season. They're going to take on Highland, the 12th seed, who. Steve, that's a game that you just did this last week, and it was a really close one, which Rio Rancho won. And then also, Sandia, they're the 13 seed taking on the 4 seed at Trisco Heritage. Both of those games are going to be played at Sandia High School. The winners will move on and play at Sandia High School as well.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be a great tournament, and I tell you, as we did last year, and it was that you play this tournament every week, and you're going to get a different result at the end.
Yeah, you're probably right. Going down at El Dorado High School, these next 2 games are, and it's the 3 seed, the El Dorado Eagles. They'll take on the 14 seed Albuquerque High School. They're still looking for their first win of the year. And then Valley, the 11 seed against Hope Christian, the 6 seed. They're in each other's district now. So this is a very interesting matchup, that 11-6. That's at El Dorado High School.
That's a good point. You just brought up that's going to be something for both teams to prepare for each other and to see when district does start.
And then the last region, if you will be the 7 seed Del Norte. These games will be at Del Norte High School. Has Del Norte ever gotten a top 8 seed? That's very awesome for them. They are the 7 seed. They'll take on West Mesa, the 10 seed, who's actually had a decent start to their season. West Mesa, no one really expected. And then the 15 seed is Rio Grande. They'll take on Volcano Vista. Again, those games are at Del Norte. Now, once you get to the semifinals, those games will be at Volcano Vista High School, and then the championships will be at Volcano Vista High School as well. And that is the boys bracket. And then you look at the girls side, we'll go over it real briefly. Rio Grande High School will host these games. It's West Mesa, the 1 seed, versus Rio Grande, the 16 seed. They have played earlier, and it was ugly. The 9 seed is El Dorado versus the 8 seed Cleveland. Shocked that Cleveland, with 1 loss, gets the 8 seed. Kind of, actually, very, very awkward. These games will be at Albuquerque High School. The 5 seed Sandia against the 12 seed Manzano. The 13 seed Albuquerque High School against Rio Rancho. Again, those are at Albuquerque High School. The 3 seed is Volcano Vista against the 14 seed Atrisco. The 11 seed is Valley against the 6 seed Cibola. Those games are at Cibola. The 7 seed is Highland as they take on the 10 seed Hope Christian. And the 15 seed is Del Norte against the 2 seed La Cueva. Those games are at La Cueva High School. So that's the girls' side of the bracket. Really shocked Cleveland. I don't know how they come up with an 8 seed there, but hey, that's
great bulletin board material,
sure.
and it's going to be, Susan Kabbalah was, one of her best seasons. We've done 2 games of them and watched them.
And they look good.
And they look
got
good.
Wins on the season early. They're 8-1. I don't know how they get an 8 seed in the Metro, but
that's life in paradise.
All right, so hoop season. What are you most looking forward to, these 2 tournaments coming up, Steve, that we're doing?
Well, what I'm looking forward to, one, is the relationships we built. The people we'll see, the coaches we'll see and talk to. I think the hospitality room is, the referees, it seems like it gets some great stories, all the storylines behind the storylines.
Well, it's a lot on the Rio Rancho tournament, the Jaylene Berger tournament. They always have a great hospitality. One of the nights,
I wouldn't know. I mean, I've been boycotted. I used to.
You're at Las Lunas. Come on. They have Olive Garden and Red Lobster on one of the nights, Steve. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. The Red Lobster.
Well, and of course the My 50 game is going to be there. That's this week, and then back to the Metro. The My 50 is going to have girls and boys statewide. So that's going to be awesome too.
So a lot of action, a lot of hoops coming up. We'll finish off the show in the rundown here in just a moment.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, #life change will occur.
Back to action here, the rundown. Glad you could be here right after the holidays. Hope you had a good Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, as long as you had a little bit of fun. I know these guys had some fun crewing the zoo. We got any more highlights, guys?
Yes, we do.
Why don't you just intro it then, Alden?
Yeah, I think we got our Clay Patterson and Royce. What's
That
his name?
would be Brady Patterson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got Patterson, and we got Steve Davis's Clovis Wildcats. Let's get it to the highlights.
All right.
Patterson wants a straight up 3. Yes, he buries it. Dawson gets it ahead. Morgan, power dribbles up. Pass in there this time to Carrasco, and his turnover. Gallegos with the steal and the layup. Next to play. Rio Rancho going to get one off here at the horn. In transition, Christian. Chavez gets it to Gallegos at the foul line. Now they'll get it into Patterson on the bounce. Oh, what a find. Urosti puts it on the deck. He gets right past Gallegos. Can't finish the lay. Kick it out. Figueroa thought about the 3. Now out to Gershon. Instead, it's into the corner. Moscato, yes. Quickly. They've got some numbers. They kick it back out to Moscato. He wants a 3. Yes. Timeline. Urosti. There's Morgan. Oh, send it in. There's David with the steal. It's a 2-on-1 for Rio Rancho. Patterson goes all the way with the layup. Gallegos at the top, back to Hodnett. He wants a 3. Yes, he got it. Right through the legs. Here comes Patterson in transition. Patterson almost lost it. He gets it to Hodnett underneath, and we're all tied. It has to go. They've got 10 seconds to play. Moscato to Cable, who's open underneath, and he lays it up and in. Same play drawn up. They get it. This is exactly what they ran against Cleveland last year. Patterson for the win. No! It was the exact same play, but this time it didn't work. And the Clovis Wildcats will escape with a 62-61 win.
What a game. I guess. In and out, rung around, right? That was for the win, right?
Same play drawn up. They get it. This is exactly what.
Ooh. I'm with you. Decent start for Rio Rancho season. Tough one for Patterson. I think they'll live to fight another day. This Rio Rancho tournament set up for them for success, so we'll see how they go. Of course, appreciate you guys crewing the zoo. And guys, well, we're gonna have a sports desk on here in just a little bit, yeah? All right. Well, Scott Galletti, Ed Nunez, they'll be right here in studio to go through the best of the action with you. I'm Adam Deal for the crew in the zoo. You've been watching the Proview Rundown.